I'm here to discuss insect pests. So I'll just give a brief view of what an insect pest is. So the insect pests, the way we approach them in their control is that we approach them by their habits. So by the habits, I mean their eating habits or their feeding habits. So for those insect pests that are normally sucking, like aphids, whiteflies, I can just relate it to like a mosquito. They perforate through the leaf of your crop and then they suck the sap. So those are what we call the sucking pests. Then the chewing pests are pests like fall armyworm, which actually eat your leaves, got that chewing habit. To sort out that problem or to find a solution, farmers usually have to combine 1 or 2 chemical ingredients and then they mix them either on farm or the other chemical suppliers who already do the already mixed products or the premixes. But here with me, I've got a product called Benevia. So Benevia is a 100 OD formulation which is powered by Sahazipa. So Sahazipa is Antanil Pro in terms of active ingredient. So this Benevia has got some unique cross-spectrum function. By cross-spectrum, again, I mean it's able to control your chewing pests as well as your sucking pests. So chewing pests, in relation to maize, we are talking about things like fall armyworm. We're talking about things like stalk borer. But for sucking pests, we're talking about things like aphids. In relation to other crops, so crops that are generally grown by farmers, in this case, if we talk about potatoes, potato tuber moth, you trust Benevia to control potato tuber moth. If you talk about potato leaf miner, you trust Benevia to control potato leaf miner. If you talk about aphids and whiteflies in potatoes, it's able to do that. For farmers who grow tomatoes, one of the biggest problem or most difficult stubborn pest to control is Tuta absoluta. You trust Benevia to control Tuta absoluta. You trust Benevia to control whiteflies. You trust Benevia to control aphids in tomatoes. Lastly, for farmers who are growing cabbages, you trust Benevia to control one of the most difficult stubborn pests called diamondback moth or DBM. In Nyanja, popularly called as sefa. You trust Benevia to control that. And remember, it's also controlling your aphids in cabbages. The other benefit that I have to just add to every good thing that I've said about Benevia is that it's got good rain fastness. So the rain fastness means that you can spray Benevia, 2 to 4 hours later, you can have a downpour of rain, or you can easily irrigate without worrying about whether your product has worked or it's been washed away. ATS Agrochemicals has got a wide spread of outlets and networks, and also we work with a lot of agents throughout the country. Our main headquarters is based in Lusaka along Kafue Road near Lamasat. Then we've got hubs or regional outlets on the Copper Belt. Then we've got also a regional hub in Mkushi. We've got a regional hub also in Southern with outlets in Mazabuka and Choma. Then we also have got mini outlets like in Mpongwe for the farmers found in Mpongwe. We've got an outlet in Nyimba. We've got an outlet in Petauke. And we've got an outlet in Lundazi. We also have got an outlet in Monze. And we also have what we set up as temporal in-season outlets that just come up to try and meet the farmers' demands and needs. We normally have some in Western Province in Kaoma, in areas like TBZ and Kalumwange. You will find your Benevia with our outlets as well as some of our selected agro dealers. Thank you.